What's going on, everybody? Horror DJ back with another Battlefield 3 video full of death, explosions, and fun. And yeah, this is my first upload in probably just over 2 months. I took a little time off to just kind of hang out and enjoy my summer. It's been a long time, probably since college, that I actually just took time off and hung out with friends and did what I wanted to do for, basically a whole summer. And I think I've only been playing for probably a week or two. I really haven't recorded much. Just one night, I figured I'd, plug in the old PVR and see what came out of it, and this is one of the gameplays. It's a decent squad deathmatch. One of my buddies actually hadn't finished the challenge to unlock the L something or other gun. So figured I'd help him out and do that. Well, today's the day that Armored Kill is supposed to come out, the newest downloadable content for premium members on PS3s today. And yeah, of course, it's like 2 in the afternoon here and it's not out yet. EA DICE, it's not really their fault on this one. They have to wait for the PlayStation Store to update. That's why Europe got it way before everybody else. But man, it just seems like every turn that we're supposed to get something new and fun and exciting, that we're not getting it. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is or why everything seems to be screwed up all the time. But yeah, it is what it is. I checked a couple of the forums, like Battlelog forums and stuff, and people are losing their minds. It's a game, guys. Yeah, I understand you want the content, you want to play it, you want to be on the huge big maps and stuff. But, man, just don't freak out. Like, every single time something happens, people just lose their shit. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really bother me any. I mean, I'll get to play it for a little bit tonight. I gotta go back to work after a nice 4-day weekend. But I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so I'll play it for a little bit tonight, and that'll be that. Trying to think what else has been going on. We just got the cover art last week for the movie that we made. I think we made the movie back in April, like late April. Mid to late April, I guess. And yeah, everything's pretty much done. I turned in some voiceover work. Still waiting for some video proofs just to make sure that everything matches up. But for the most part, the movie's done. It's going to premiere in the first weekend in November at a small film festival, Drunken Zombie Film Festival here in Peoria, Illinois, which is like 40 minutes from me. And then the very next weekend, it's going to play again at another film festival in Chicago. So if you're around Chicago, stop by. It's a zombie film festival. I'm not even sure the name of it actually right now. I'll post something in the comments or something later when I find it. But yeah, if you're in the Chicago area or Peoria, Illinois area, stop by and watch. You'll get to see me make a small little cameo in the film. I did mostly like audio and behind the scenes kind of stuff with the movie, helping out. But yeah, I get to. I think well, it depends on how we edit it. I could be in it twice or maybe just once in the beginning. But who knows? I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great time just to see it finally on the big screen. Sometime in the next couple months, we've got 2 more short scripts that we're going to film of the ones that I wrote, actually. One's kind of dark. The other one's, well, they're both kind of dark, but one of them's pretty good. And, do some editing on that. We're hoping to have those finished by the first of the year. So that'll be cool. That'll be really fun. So what's up with me? This summer, I've really had no desire to play video games whatsoever. I really wasn't on at all. If I played, it was for, a couple hours, and then I'd go, hang out with friends or family, or, I did a lot of traveling back and forth between here and Wisconsin and Chicago, and back to Wisconsin, and back to Chicago, and then back home, and back to Chicago. Just back and forth a lot this summer. coming up at the end of this month, I've got 2 back-to-back weddings. I'm standing in one of them. The other one I'm just going to. And then a couple weeks later, going to New Orleans. And the New Orleans trip should be an amazing time. You know, just any time that there's a lot of live music, I'm a happy camper. It's going to be 3 days and nights of blues and, you know, basically just blues music and some partying and some good food and, you know, hanging out with good people. I'm pretty excited about it. I can't stop talking about it. So, let's see. Last weekend, just a couple days ago, I saw a band that I have no idea how they're not more famous than what they are. Davina and the Vagabonds. If you like blues music, if you like that old style of music with horns and piano and a stand-up bass, definitely check out their music, man. I saw them Saturday night in Champaign, Illinois. They're originally from Minnesota. They travel all over the United States. I've seen some fairly large bands with some high, you know, production value, and this was the best show I think I've ever seen in my life. Just everything about it was amazing. The crowd was into it. You know, the band was into it. They came out and met a bunch of the fans, like, in between sets. They finished their first set and then, you know, went back and had a drink and went to the bathroom, whatever they do. But they all came back out and were just kind of hanging out with the crowd, talking to everybody, making friends, and it was just a great all-around atmosphere. I mean, you know it's going to be a good show when the opening band, it's only their 3rd gig, and people were calling for them to do an encore. You know, it was a really good time. One of those things that I'll probably never forget the rest of my life. You know, I was with good friends, drinking good beer, and watching good live music. And that's pretty much what I'm about, you know, especially over the summer. I have, like I said, I have a lot of fun doing video games and playing games and making videos and that kind of stuff. But I just really needed the time away. I got so burnt out playing video games, and, you know, after a while, you can talk to even some of the bigger YouTube commentators. The pressure actually gets to you. The game is no longer just about having fun. You know, you start thinking about every time you turn the machine on and plug it in the PVR, you start thinking about, oh my god, I need to have a really good game. Because I need this many hours of gameplay so that I can condense it into, you know, an 11, 12, 15-minute video. And I need this many videos this month. And, you know, I'm not even making any money on this, obviously. I get, you know, like 150 views a video, which, for those I appreciate. Thank you guys for watching. And, you know, whoever watches this, thanks for sticking with me. Still playing with the 84th Rail Splitters when I do play. I have been playing quite a bit more. I'm actually really excited for Armored Kill. I thought that the close quarter maps were kind of a letdown. They were fun, but if I want that kind of gameplay, you know, I can go play Call of Duty. The only real difference between close quarters and Call of Duty is there weren't kill streaks every 7 seconds in the air. I don't know. It just seemed... The point of Call of Duty is, or the point of Battlefield, to me, is the big expansive maps. The ability to do things that you normally can't do in a video game, you know, fly the helicopters and the choppers and, you know, blow stuff up with tanks and, you know, drive the support vehicles to locations, hide them so that they're a mobile spawn point, that kind of stuff. And there was none of that. And I'm not saying for close quarters there needed to be vehicles, but, you know, I don't know. I think they were almost too claustrophobic. You know, there just wasn't anywhere to go, and with the random spawn points, there was always somebody behind you. And that was my big problem with Modern Warfare 3. The gun mechanics were fine in that game, but the spawn system was so jacked up that every time, you know, you moved, there was somebody right behind you. The game encouraged you to stay moving, but at the same time, if you could dig yourself in somewhere in a nice little camping spot, you know, You were basically encouraged to do that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Armored Kill will be like. It looks cool. I've watched the video a couple different times, and it really does. It seems like it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be more like Caspian Border, which I don't know. It's not one of my favorites. It's not. I mean, it's not as boring as Operation Firestorm, but I think it'll be cool. I don't know. The desert map, the largest battlefield map that they've ever created. I think on the consoles it's gonna seem too claustrophobic. I don't know, I'm sorry, not claustrophobic. It's gonna seem too big because there's only you only have 24 players on. And we have enough problems now with like nose hair canals or nose hair, however you say it. I say nose hair, whatever. With the sound dropping out because there's too much going on and the system doesn't really handle it all that well. I think we're going to get a lot of that on a huge map like that because it's got to process the entire map, everything that's going on, and I think we're gonna be without sound quite a bit. That's one of the issues that PC players don't have to deal with as often. Because, I mean, if you have a crappy computer and you're trying to play the game at higher settings or high-res settings, then yeah, you're going to run into some issues with it. But on the console, it's almost every match. You don't get it too bad on Metro. You don't get it too bad on some of the other maps, but the audio dropout is so annoying. You can't tell if you're getting shot. Usually it's the audio cues that snap and you can actually see it when you get hit and you can hear it. But if you don't have any audio, a lot of times the audio, the visual cues of you getting shot don't come up until it's too late for you to try to maneuver to get out of the way. I don't know. The video's wrapping up, guys. I really didn't talk at all about the gameplay. I was using the Scar L. Sometimes this gun is hit or miss for me, so I don't know. I mean, I like the gun. It's got the slower rate of fire. It does help out with my aimitis. Sometimes the really high rate of fire guns, if you're not really great at aiming, they have a tendency to bounce a little too much for you. But yeah, I think I finished MVP in this one. I don't remember what the final kill death tally was. But yeah, I'm actually having fun playing again. One of the things that the clan that I play with changed. Everything got so serious there for a while, and a couple of the guys split off and started their own more competitive style clan. And it seems to have actually changed the attitude a little bit of some people. And, we're back to just goofing around and playing for fun and killing people. So I'm pretty sure that was my last kill. And I think the video is wrapping up. It's just about over. Yep, there it is. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good one. I'll see you the next time I upload. Hopefully it'll be soon. I'll probably record some stuff tonight with the new maps. See ya.